Hey, hi, what up? It's your boy, the Spooky Freddy Man. I know I've been doing a lot of commentary recently, but it's just a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'm making this video because my old Cult of the Lamb video when, what was it? Relics of the Old Faith came out. A lot of stuff that I said in that video, I don't really stand by it no more. I know I said the heavy attacks were kind of pointless. And I never really found a relic. I didn't know what they did in that video. I was trying to find one, but it was because of the Fleece of Fates I'm wearing that the room didn't spawn. So I figured I'd make this video to better state my, what I think about the new update. I think let's start over the heavy attacks. I kind of take back that point. There are a lot of weapons that I don't think the heavy attack works for, like the hammer, the big hammer, or the dagger. Like some of that stuff, I just don't think that it works for that. What's the best way to put it? For the dagger, honestly, it's just too slow to activate. Same thing with the hammer, and that's why I kind of hate those weapons. The dagger, it's supposed to be fast and hits little damage, but you have the attack speed on your side. But I don't really find that useful. And then that heavy attack is just kind of worse because it's just a really slow heavy attack, and still it does hit a lot of damage, but it takes so long for all the little prongs to hit the ground. It just doesn't seem worth to use. And the hammer, although the hammer's special attack hits a lot of damage, I also just don't think that it's that useful, especially when you're being surrounded by the little enemies. It does a swinging around animation, he spins around, but it doesn't. I think it only hits the enemy in front of him, which is still kind of dumb. Yeah, I think the axe's heavy attack is pretty good. The battle axe, you just throw it like the executioner from Clash Royale, if anyone got that reference. But yeah, I think that's a good one. I also like the Crusader sword. It just makes it more viable. Yeah, that's all I really have to say for heavy attacks. I think it doesn't work for some weapons, but other weapons I do like it. I do still stand by the point that it's probably best not to use it on the little enemies and just save it for the big guys, like the big enforcers or the bosses. The only exception would probably be the shield enemies, which you have to hit with special attacks, otherwise it takes you eons to actually kill them. So, not special attacks, heavy attacks. But yeah, if you try to kill those guys normally, it takes forever. It's so annoying. But yeah, that's what I have to say about the heavy attacks. I kind of take back those points, I kind of don't. The only heavy attack I'd use on little enemies is the axe's heavy attack, just because of how the way it works, and it's pretty fast. But yeah, that's really it for heavy attacks. Now it's the relics themselves. I usually don't use the relics, mostly because I forget that it's a thing. But whenever I do use the relics, they are really, really overpowered. I forget which one it was, but I think it was Chimax something. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But it was this little thunderbolt that would charge up, and then when it was fully charged, it just obliterated everything on screen. It was really good. I've used the relics in the boss fights. I don't think they work on the bosses. I haven't seen anything from the bosses. Maybe it's just missing them, but I don't know. I've tried to use it on Lishi or in Heket, but is that how you say Heket? Is it Heket or whatever? Or the point is, I tried using it on the bosses. I haven't gotten no results, so yeah, I can't really say anything for that. But they are really good. The relics are solid, and yeah, that's really all I have to say for the relics. They add a lot to the game. They make a lot of fights easier for people who are struggling with them, and yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is I'm glad they fixed a lot of the bugs, because as much as I love playing this game, it had a lot of problems. You saw my videos on the bugs. The one there, the camera locked on to this random guy if he got stuck in the farm. Yeah, there was the one where there was an invincible enemy that was just stuck in a wall and you couldn't hurt it. I encountered another bug, but I never got on camera. Uh, what happened? What happened? Yeah. There was a dead guy. Like after I just built my morgue, so when someone dies, my followers pick up their body. I went to go grab him because I was still at my cult then, so I was like, I might as well just bring him over. But when I grabbed him, the follower that usually picks up the dead body, he was still going to walk over and grab the dead body. And when he did that, he grabbed it and left me in like a weird state where I couldn't interact with anything. I was still holding the body and I couldn't let go of it. I couldn't even put like barrier or anything. And it glitched out one of my followers, so now he's kind of just in a state of life and death. But yeah, I'm glad they fixed a lot of the bugs. I love this game. I recommend it a lot. Goodbye.